So yesterday I was laying in my bed and I was thinking to myself, you know, I put around $150 so far into Destiny and I really haven't gotten much out of it. And then I thought to myself, you know, I'm going to push it into my Xbox and I'm going to play it today. But I sat down, looked at the screen, and I thought to myself, heck no, I am not going to fall into this trap. And then I realized that there is another somewhat similar game coming out in the next few days, and that is The Division. Now, The Division is an MMO game, and Destiny is kind of a hybrid between MMO and first-person shooter. But I realized that there's a big community on the internet right now talking about these two games compared to each other. And is The Division going to push Destiny's fanbase completely off the planet? Are they going to move over? So I really want to talk about that today. So let's get right into this video, guys. Leave a like, leave a subscription. It really does help me out. So people are saying that The Division is going to be the Ubisoft's Destiny game. The Division is offering that similar social hub planet thing that you can interact with everyone else online at the same time in a the Division is a much larger world, though. You do need to understand that. And over the past couple years since Destiny was released, people are saying that in today's world, in the 2016 world, it is getting a little bit repetitive. Not just running around defending robots, putting 10,000 bullets into a monster, and it just gets repetitive after a while. Now, The Division takes a little bit more into the story than that. Now, not to get too deep into the story of The Division because it is quite deep and quite vast, but the basis of the story is that there was a disease that is spreading around the United States and it is causing chaos, and it kind of made a every man for himself kind of world. You need to gather food, you need to gather water, you need to get a place to sleep just to survive. It is such a big world that it actually can be challenging to actually do so without dying. And with that survival aspect and the actual setting of New York, it actually gives you a much more realistic feel than Destiny. Now, not to say that Destiny is bad, because the MMO/FPS hybrid is still really attractive to some people, and some people don't like that survival aspect, and they really like the run and gunning. I'm a really big MMO guy, but when it comes to FPS shooters, it's just something that I absolutely love. Now, in customization and weapon customization and character customization, let's talk about those and the differences we see in between these. In Destiny, you can really just customize your appearance of your player's outerwear. And not to say that's a bad thing, because Destiny actually has a very good selection of clothing that you can actually put on your character. Whereas in The Division, it really is focused on the actual player's features. It gives you more of the Fallout 4 type of face construction featuring that not a lot of games are doing right now. It gives a little bit more of a personalization to this game. And class customization, you gotta think, you know, Destiny does have a lot of different options, a lot of different subcategories that you can go through, but The Division really does step it up a notch with the multiple characters, the multiple weapons, the multiple skins, the multiple different things that you can carry customized rather than subcategories, and I really like that in The Division. Now, there are a lot of different things in these games that might turn you off or turn you on to them, but overall, you need to understand that these games are very similar, but they are very different as well. I mean, just from the first-person aspect to the third-person aspect, the survival to the guns blazing kind of game. If we're talking about microtransactions and DLCs, I'm not quite sure how The Division is going to actually use these to make more money, but I guarantee they're going to. Now, Destiny kind of put the name on microtransactions and really expensive DLCs, and people bought them. I'm not saying that it was a bad move. They really made a lot of money in Destiny, and I expect The Division to do a lot of microtransactions and a lot of DLC action in the future, making them as much money as Destiny has made. The new MMO game is coming out, so I believe that Destiny is going to suffer, but I don't think that Destiny is going to suffer to the point of where they're actually going to lose their fan base. Destiny is a great game. Division is going to be a great game. I played it. It seems so amazing, and it is going to be something that I think is going to put up a fight, but after a few months it's going to settle down and people are going to settle back to the games that they are most comfortable with. Let me know if you guys got the information out of this that you wanted to know. There are a lot more videos out there that are talking about The Division versus Destiny, and they don't have topics that I talked about, and they also have topics that I didn't talk about. So if you want more information, if you want that information, go to those videos. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will see you all later.